like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
These wood elves have a way with animals, when they aren't trying to eat them, that is. I've had much success raising strong horses here. If it's a trustworthy steed you seek, you'll find no better than these.
What is it?
Useless layabouts! Rank amateurs! It was just a simple list of ingredients! How hard can it be? Truly? You have all three? Quickly, let me see. Yes, these will do. Satisfactory. Here, take your payment. At last I can join my 5-clawed brothers. I can be the predator I was born to be. Now a No, the tail is right, but why so many scales? My family will never accept me like this. Perhaps if I tweak the mixture.
Those frozen faces. She killed them all. Froze them solid. How am I supposed to defeat that? I had to run, right? I had to hide or I'd be killed too. Lewis, mother, a legendary beast. We'll kill it and take home the trophy and be legends ourselves, we said. We charged and she... Well, just look down there. Their screaming faces, frozen in death. It's stupid. I snagged my foot in a root and tripped. While the others were slaughtered, I was face down in the mud. I know I should avenge them, but I'm a coward. Please, help me. Destroy that thing.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
bit tight in the shoulders, maybe. Welcome to Ndarwe's Museum of Wonder and Antiquities. Normally I tell you to avoid touching anything, lest you defile my sanctum, but the necromancers that came in before you have already ruined everything. They are dreadful people. From the worm cult, I believe. They destroyed numerous priceless artifacts, ruined decor, killed my employees, then turned my employees into their employees by raising them as undead! I suspect they want to raise the centerpiece of my collection, the Ayleid warlord Karen. People come here just to see him. Karen worshipped Daedra and was generally an unpleasant fellow. Excellent as a museum attraction, terrifying as an undead. You have my thanks, stranger, truly. It's paramount that the Ayleid warlord is not raised. I need you to check his body and, if he has returned, deal with him. Of course, apologies. I'm a bit distracted at the moment. My name is Ndarwe. I'm a student of history, an avid collector, and the leader of the Merethic Society. We're a loose group of adventurers who specialize in acquiring antiquities. We'll go anywhere, do almost anything to collect history. Some governments are not so keen on the work we do, so we tend to operate as inconspicuously as possible. This is one of the necromancers. He made 2 mistakes. He had roughly the same height and build as myself, and he turned his back to me. If I can get the blood out, his clothes will make a fantastic disguise.
What a rotten day. The entire Merethic Society collection is stored in these ruins, and the worm cult gets to have their way with it all. Every piece the Merethic Society admits into our compilation must have aesthetic or historic significance, and elevate the prestige of the collection as a whole. We leave the archaeologists and the Mages Guild to fawn over potsherds and jewelry. We're collectors of lost relics. Some items we trade for on the black market, others we procure directly from ruins. We take our name from the Merethic era, the legendary age between the creation of Nirn and the start of the First Era. Every piece the Merethic Society admits into our compilation.
try that.
You bastards! Are you a minion of the Worm Cult? I beg you to stop this. You fools are destroying history with every artifact you desecrate. Thank the moons. We hid our most valuable items before the Worm Cult arrived. But there's no one to retrieve them. Won't be long before they burn this temple down around us. Please, if you can find the artifacts, take them to Orthena, our handler. Good. This map marks where we've hidden them. Recover the relics and get them to Orthena, who will know what to do with them. She should be at the entrance to this ruin. No matter how many of us perish when this day is over, our work must continue.
Freedom at last. Where in oblivion am I? Need to find some higher ground. This can't be right. Who are you? You weren't on the excavation team. I am not trying to look like an alien warlord. Wait. I'm Nanwen, a digger. Indarwe hired me to excavate Rulanil's fall, and I was digging out some rooms. There was a cave-in. I'm dead, aren't I? I was afraid of that. There was a cave-in, and the next thing I know, I'm on a slab with a necromancer chanting over me. She didn't seem to notice, so I laid still and hoped she'd go away. She stayed for quite a long time. I don't understand. We were looking for an alien warlord to put in Indarwe's historical collection, but we never found one.
Please, take me to Indawe.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
Practice to killing large ones. Grisly business.
Until you've got your footing.
Nonwyn! What's that in your hands there? What's that in your hands there? Seems you've been busy. Let's see what you have here. Ah, very good. I'm glad these survived. You and Delaney have done Tamriel a great service by returning these to us. We'll rebuild the collection. You've done the Society, and by association, all of Tamriel, a great favor. Every piece the Merethic Society admits into our compilation must have aesthetic or historic. Orgus was a High King of Skyrim during the First Era. He died during the Wild Hunt of 369 in Valenwood and carried the horn at the moment of his death. Though the horn is in pristine condition, the Wild Hunt left no trace of Borges's body. Aidan Durrani was an Altmer folk hero. According to history, he led the Durrani clan of High Rock against the Alessian Order of Cyrodiil. He appears in myths as the last king of a heroic line, a champion in the fight of Mur against men. Mansell Sesnet ruled Yokuda centuries before the Redguard came to Tamriel. His governance was brief but eventful, laying much of the structural groundwork later Redguard rulers would utilize. The Lost Fleet, or the All Flags Fleet, was an armada sent by the Colovian Emperor Bendu Olo to eliminate the invading Slode. The Slode were defeated, but much of the fleet vanished without a trace. Save this compass.
By the Empyrean light, the worm cult brought his spirit back, didn't they? And you led him here. Of course you found Nonwyn. What did you think you would find? An alien warlord's body, intact? I looked for years and never found one. But my museum collection needed a centerpiece, and Nonwyn was crushed in a cave-in, so I dressed him up. I realized that if the worm cult managed to raise Nonwyn, my secret would be known. Which is why I sent you to stop them, for what good that did me. I hope I can trust you to keep your mouth shut.
Did I hear that correctly? You passed me off as an alien warlord?
Don't worry, I paid your family for the body.
You paid my... How long were you going to let people think I was a famous dead person?
You aren't getting any less dead, so somewhere around forever, I think. Look at it this way. Now you're dead and famous.
You mean you're going to keep doing this? Every day?
Oh, yes. I'll have to hire a security staff, I think. We don't want any more surprise necromancers. Now go back to your body. I'll figure out what to do with you later.
This is worse than Oblivion.
What is it? I've got some guards to hire now that the worm cult is out of the way. Business can be good again. It's my disguise. Just a way to blend into their ranks before I make my escape.
We'll rebuild the collection. You...
you paid.
There you are. I felt embarrassed at my cowardice sending you back after this thing after I'd fled. I thought I'd come to help you avenge my companions. You did it? You must be stronger than you look. Thank you for avenging my hunting party and making the area safer for all. I don't have much, but take this as my thanks to you. I'll just stay here for a while longer. I should whisper a prayer to Ifre for my fallen brothers. Thank you once again.
Shoo! Go play with a Khajiit or something. I was up in that tree for hours. Damn censures. Thank you for the assistance, stranger. It's you. You helped me before. Saved my village. What brings you back? Never mind. I need your help again. Will you give it? Well, after you defeated the Razor Master during your last visit, my wife Gilrain leapt into the Oblivion Gate he left behind. It closed behind her. She saved the forest. But I couldn't let her go. I opened the portal, tried to find her. Forgive me, I beg you. I had sellswords with me. They charged through the gate, but I was attacked by Daedra. I fled. If you'll help, give me another chance at this. I don't care what it costs. I'm going through that portal. There are Daedra lurking ahead. If you can defeat them, we can get through. Save my wife and those mercenaries I hired. Whatever's left of them. I mean, you know what I mean. Go on, I'll catch up. I need a moment. I woke screaming every night from dreams of my wife in the clutches of Dagon cultists. Of those Daedra who stepped from that gate to burn us to the ground. My wife saved our neighbors, saved me. And there was no one left to save her. I had to try. I lost everything after the attack. The Fighters Guild was beyond my means. This group calls themselves the Undaunted, and they were willing to fight for cheap, for the thrills, they said. I thought they looked brutish enough to fight Daedra. I hope so. I brought a small army of them. I imagined they would be enough to handle whatever came through that gate, but apparently I'm not great at planning journeys to oblivion. The village is gone, and my friends with it. Gilrain is all I have left. I forget that you've never seen Whisper Grove as it was. I suppose you'll always remember it as a city of ash. It was beautiful when it was here. Be careful! The gate's been open for some time. The forest is probably crawling with danger.
You should not say that to the challenger. It's learned our ways. It has no speak. You should.
There you are! The gate is shut.
Finganian? How in oblivion did he get here? Damn it!
Turning into epic, but futile!
Gilrain, you look... Are you alright? What did they do to you?
Never mind that. How about you try not getting yourself killed? The Vulcan and his pet Titan. We're going to slay them before they do the same to us. It's you. How many mercenaries did my husband feed into that gate? No one was supposed to follow me here. Not my husband, not you. But perhaps I can use your strength to my advantage. Go on ahead. It's the only way out. Does it seem like I needed the help? I had everything under control before Finganian and his hired sword stepped into this plane. The ruler of this region, the Vulcan, will do everything he can to slay my husband, and you. It was a pact I made with Mehrunes Dagon that brought me here. He gave me the means to remain here indefinitely as a Razor Master. I don't care to share the details. Let's just say it's been a pleasure giving the Daedra their own medicine. My husband won't stop asking either. I've lived close to the wilderness my whole life, and though this place is Daedric, I've grown used to it. Only difference is the game. I liberate a dozen Dremora from their heads every day. Indeed, and the Oblivion Gate to Whisper Grove must be closed. If nothing else, we ensure that. The only reason I'm here is to keep that forest and my husband safe. I'm glad you're here. With you, there's hope.
I apologize. Really shouldn't have run ahead. This whole ordeal has been very stressful for me. I won't do it again.
The golden flame erases you!
Fighting over your friend's souls. If we're lucky, they'll keep it out.
Like that bothers you. We have to help them.
Enemy is this way. That got them off balance. Don't panic. We can do.
What now? We can't get past that thing.
Blood and fire! Flaming fire! Blood and fire! Thieves aren't as meek as you lot. And you call yourselves undaunted.
Quiet, you. It's been a bad day.
We have to keep moving. What are you looking at?
What do you think? It's been months. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I got used to it.
Got used to what? What did you do? How do you survive?
I went native. Keep up.
I'll try.
By the kindness of Joan and Jode, you squashed that Daedroth. Reminds me of when I was young, batting the other children around like balls of yarn. Just a flesh wound. This one feels much sharper now that you've slain that beast.
A shame your kind doesn't fall from trees. With 12 of you, we'd accomplish wonders. According to Gilrain, the way out is forward. My books told me how to get in, but I thought we could go back the way we came. I was so wrong about so much.
Finn can be such a primitive. A heavily defended keep lies ahead, containing a Daedric device called a sigil stone. Destroy it and we'll find our way home. Of course, there's still a Daedric Titan and a Vulcan standing between us and the stone.
Your skins will make fine banners.
Timing is impeccable, my friend. I must have slaughtered 100 of them. Never thought I would see the day, but I haven't the strength to swing my sword. Just need a moment. Maybe 2 or 3. You go on ahead. I don't need to be prodded. The Daedra are incentive enough to keep moving.
What is that up in the sky? It's like no fowl I've ever seen.
This is the end of the line. Falcon Scoria wants you dead. The golden flame of the Deadlands take you. For the cleansing fire! Arise! We have visitors! How bright a new day can burn! I will teach you to respect the mountain! Your day will end in fire and begin anew! For the cleansing fire!
That was a bit of a warm-up.
That settles it. On your feet, Britgerd. It is time to fight! I have been breathing plenty. I am ready to fight.
You should wait a minute. It is not time.
What in the nine holes are you talking about? The Daedra are coming.
Bah! To Sovngarde with you.
Me? How about the Sovngarde with you?
I am very tired.
Fine, I will wait.
I just slew 3 Daedra with the same laughing face. Hogundar won't believe me, but I think it's the same one. How would you kill something that won't stay dead? Damn it all! This place doesn't make any sense. You speak truth. I suppose the trick is to slay it until it grows bored. Your talk helps me, friend. Perhaps I am ready to fight again. In a few moments.
Fighting an endless sea of foes just isn't the same without a barrel of ale to wash it down. Let's hope Sovngarde is a bit more hospitable. This isn't Sovngarde, is it? I feel like I've been fighting for a week. Are there Daedra in Sovngarde? Oh, I can't say that's not a little disappointing. Very well, we fight on. Good talk.
Give this one a moment, please. She just stopped a howling ball of flame with her face. Sobabe was excited to come here, but the wood elf was right. This is the worst place in the world. Don't worry. Sobabe will leave when she can more easily walk. There's no end to them!
I know! Isn't it great?
No! Good to see another mortal step in. Not that we couldn't have handled that ourselves. There are others with us, and we're not leaving without them. March on. We'll have everything under control, after a little sit.
I'll be all right. Haven't had this much fun since I fought in the war. We're fine. We were separated from our friends, and I'll walk over every Daedra in this place before I abandon them.
deposit or withdraw?
All right, the next time you're helping me with something.
You're here! Let's go! We have to destroy the Sigil Stone in order to close the Oblivion Gate for good. Gilren says Vulcan Scoria guards it.
have to come down here for me to hurt you.
No! Finganian! Tear his heart out!
All right, I guess we're doing this.
Always scampering about. You cannot escape the fire. A new day dawns amidst earth and fire. Be still while I end Let the fire and brimstone purify you. Mortals always scampering about. Nowhere to run.
You beat the Vulcan? Remind me never to anger you.
Is that the stone up ahead?
It is.
Can't believe this is over. I'm glad you're safe.
I don't know if any of us are safe. What happened today? This might not be over at all.
I know so. I know it in my heart.
Ever the optimist. I'm glad you're here, Finn.
This is it! That's the stone we want! Destroy it and Oblivion will let us home! According to everything I've read, breaking that sigil stone up ahead will bring us, and everyone who came through that gate, back to Whisper Grove. I opened the gate, didn't I? This will get us out, I hope.
All that's left is to destroy the sigil stone. It will take us, and any who have entered through the Oblivion Gate, back to Whisper Grove. If this isn't some kind of Daedric illusion. I've lived under their noses for months. Always knew coming here was an option, but the pact I made to save my village forbade that I ever leave this plane. When my idiot husband opened that Oblivion Gate and brought you here, and was menaced by Daedra, I was no longer obligated. The pact promised protection for my village, my family. It's void. Maybe he's not such an idiot after all. I I never expected to be back. Oblivion had become home.
We can go anywhere you want. Just say the word.
We were involved in the death of a Vulcan. This ordeal may not be over, Finn.
Try to put it out of your mind. We won't be near any Oblivion gates for a while. You've turned the tide for us, my friend. I was sure we were done for at least a dozen times today. I thank you, my friend. From the bottom of my soul, I thank you. I don't care where we go or what we do. What you've given back to me is priceless. I don't know what's next for us, but I know this. It's going to be better than Oblivion. I wish Gilrain would stop worrying.
You have my thanks. Without you, my husband would likely have been mauled by Senches, let alone Daedra. Only Dagon left to deal with now. I mean, I have something of Dagon's. It helped me survive out there. And on top of that, we just killed one of his personal guard. He's going to come for me. And I assume you. I'd watch your back. There are many Oblivion gates out there.
This was the worst day of my life. I'm leaving.
Sobabe is done with this. Done with the Undaunted.
Santan is too old for this.
Someone come find me when you need something cut. I'll see you idiots when I see you.
I'm going to get a drink. A short vacation from getting stabbed sounds nice.
I'm not quitting, but I'm going home. Knock on my door in a week.
Well, Monin and I will be here, having all the fun. Who knows no fear of beast or blade? Undaunted! Undaunted! Who knows no fear of Daedric plains? Undaunted! Undaunted! Who knows no fear of death of age? Undaunted! Undaunted! We are undaunted! Ah, I have no woman and no friends, but I have the Undaunted song.
Zantan would kiss you, but both he and you have not bathed in some time.
We're back, aren't we? Thought that was my last delve. Perhaps it still will be. I'm not sure I could do that twice.
It might not seem like it, but Hogandar is a lonely node.
Sobabe appreciates all you have done. She thinks she is finished with adventuring. She had her fill in Oblivion. Now she will fill with delicious moon sugar to forget the battle and the blood. A bushel of us are quitting. Cowards. For a lot of them, this was their first foray. Wamasu dens and necromancer tombs are much more pleasant than Oblivion. No one believes me.
Seems like everyone had a pretty unpleasant experience. At least it wasn't Apocrypha. If you don't know, don't worry about it. Books are boring.